What's up, everyone? This is Silver Slayer, and welcome to your daily silver stacking video. Thank you for tuning in and supporting the silver stacking community. The best way to help this video out or any of my videos is by liking the video and leaving a comment if you enjoy my stuff. And actually, I want to start something new. Once a month, I'm going to give an ounce of silver away to someone that leaves a comment that I like on one of my videos throughout that month. Plus, I'm doing a silver giveaway. The entry video is still open. I'm picking 2 winners. So you definitely want to go enter in that video, subscribe, and may the luckiest stacker win. I want to play a game with you as well. So this is going to be fun. This is going to be a fun game. Every single one of my videos, I'm going to start the video off by showing some silver. And I want you to comment down below cop or drop. Now, obviously, all the silver, we all love silver, so I don't want everyone to just say you want every single one of those coins. I want you to come from the perspective of, would you buy that silver? Do you like that coin specifically? And the first one of these many copper drop, games we're going to play is a 2013 Lunar Series 2 Year of the Snake. Now, if you guys don't know, you probably do if you watch my videos, I love the Lunar Series 2. It's my favorite and the most collectible silver series out there. Lunar Series 2, all of these coins are extremely rare, hard to find, and very expensive. I think the 2013 design, and actually, I have a good amount of them. I have 4 2013 Lunar Series 2 Year of the Snakes. I think this design is honestly the coolest. I don't know why. It's just the snake looks really good. Lots of very good detail. But like I said, these coins are hard to find. And if you're a beginner, I highly recommend you stay away from this series. Most of the times, these sites don't even have them anymore. You're going to have to find a specific buyer or trade with someone that you know from, a friend of a friend or something. But I wanted to show this. Is this a cop or a drop? Now, back to the video. Speaking of coins that I don't recommend, American Eagles are the worst coin. I don't know if I'll ever buy an Eagle again. I used to love Eagles. I used to buy tubes of Eagles. I gave away a tube of 2021 Eagles unopened, one of my giveaways a couple months ago. But Eagles are too expensive now. It is a standard bullion coin, nothing special about them. And actually in this video, I'm going to be showing the annual mintage numbers of these coins yearly. And I want to put some things in perspective. So if you guys don't know, what makes a coin valuable is how rare it is, right? Mintage numbers. Are they minted in the tens of millions every year, or like kookaburras, which are 300 to 500,000 per year? Does the design stay the same every year or change, right? These things all play a huge part in if a coin is going to profit regardless of what spot price does, because a lot of coins are pegged to spot price. Generic silver, American Eagles usually are. We'll see what happens with those, but just standard bullion coins, if spot price is going to stay $25 in 10 years from now, your stack hasn't appreciated a single penny. More than likely, spot price will, but high premium silver like this, these coins, no matter what spot price does, if it goes down to $10, these coins will still be appreciating because over the years, they are more rare and collectible. So let's take a look at American Eagles that are extremely overpriced because of the silver shortage. We know that the U.S. Mint a couple of years ago, probably a year and a half ago, put out a statement declaring that there's a silver shortage and they ran out of silver. The U.S. Mint literally ran out of silver to make these coins. So what they did was make an emergency million mintage supply at the end of the year from the San Francisco Mint, and that caused a panic. And American Eagles, since it was scarce, low supply, high demand, shoots the price up. American Eagles started gaining huge premiums. Now, obviously, this year they also came out with the Type 1 and Type 2 Eagles, which they switched the designs, which makes things a lot more interesting because now the design actually did change. So, we would figure that the Type 2 Eagles would be a lot more pricey because it's the first year the US Mint ever changed the design. But actually, 9 times out of 10, when I find these sites, the Type 2 Eagles are cheaper than the Type 1 Eagles. I don't know why. That makes no sense. That's a piece of history. In 10, 20 years from now, you'll look back and this year was the first time the US Mint ever changed the design, and you'll have one of the first ones. How is that cheaper than a normal, this BU 2021 Eagle? I don't know. Eagles make no sense. But anyways, let's look at some of the mintage numbers because I've been talking about this and it does show a lot of, it speaks for itself. Let's look at this. So usually the US Mint produces tens of millions of Eagles per year. Look at this, 54 million, 47 million, 37 million, 18 million, 2017, 15 million, 2018, 14, 2019. Do you see a pattern right here? It went from 40 million in 2011, 2012, 37 million, 2013, 42 million, 2014, 54 million, 2015, 47 million, 2016, 37 million. Then all of a sudden, 2018, 18 million, or 2017's 18 million, 2018's 15, 2019's 14, and then 2020, you could see why the US Mint ran out of Eagles, because let me tell you something else. They guesstimate the next year how many they think they'll sell. So they saw these last 3 years at 14, 15 million, and then 2020, it doubled. So obviously, they were way off and they didn't make enough. Plus, they admitted they're having a very hard time finding the silver blanks to make these coins. So you could see why they ran out of silver. And then let's go to the Type 1 and Type 2. Now, these mints, where they made them, are very important to pay attention to as well, because as you can see, the Philadelphia Mint, which you'll see like right here on the Eagle, will have a P, or it will say, whatever it is, like Carson City with the old Morgan says CC, West Point Mint, it will always have that, and you'll know where it was made, which mint. Now, Philadelphia Mint, 495,000 made. So these coins are going to be more expensive over the years if you can get your hands on one that says P, or if it's the San Francisco Mint, which says S, there's 11,811,000 made. And then you can go down to the Type 1, which was the million mintage, and then the San Francisco Mint Type 1, or Type 2 actually, and that's what I was talking about, that million mintage emergency supply they had to put out. And then you have the 2021 Type 2 West Point, which is 14 million. But as you can see, the numbers recently have cut back dramatically, but actually over the last 3 years is when demand has been skyrocketing. Let me show you something. Let me tell you something scary. The first month of January this year, the US Mint sold 5 million Eagles. 5 million. That's a third of their usual annual production. They're only producing 14, 15 million Eagles per year, and in the first month of January, they reported they sold over 5 million. The first month. That means by, March, April, May, they'll already be sold out. What's going to happen? Are we going to see another massive silver shortage this year? Plus, Perth Mint, Royal Mint also recorded record-breaking highs. I think the Perth Mint said like 376% increase in sales this year. I've covered all these articles. But the point is that these coins are very scarce, but obviously that means the demand is high. Low supply, high demand shoots the price up. But Eagles are just a standard bullion coin. So is this coin going to start gaining semi-numismatic value, even though it's not really collectible? because it's high premium, or will these premiums go back down if they start finding more silver, which I don't think is going to happen. So there's this situation where we've never been in before, so we don't know what the fate of Eagles are or if you're going to make your money back. And that's the point of this. So let me look at some prices. Actually, we can start off with Modern Coin Mart, and then we'll Google search some other prices for Eagles. So let's look at this. Now, it looks like American Silver Eagles are the hot coin. And yes, Eagles are worldwide recognizable. You can take an American Eagle anywhere across the globe, and they will recognize that coin. Maybe not understand the 1 ounce of silver inside of it is what's valuable, but they will know that coin has some type of value. You can't do that with any other coin in the world. That is beneficial. You know, that's very liquid. They're very easy to sell. But if you're someone buying these coins at, let's look at what the price is. If you're buying these coins at $48 and spot price is $25.91, you could see why you're putting yourself at a huge disadvantage when you could buy a generic round for, let's look. You can buy a generic, let's say like the Sunshine Mint round, which are $33, and actually they're probably cheaper on some other sites, and I don't know if this one is, but $33 compared to $42, that's a big difference, especially for someone who's buying a lot in bulk. You know, that extra $8, $9 will add up. And not only that, also selling these coins. A lot of people don't know where to sell to. They don't know how to sell. They also don't know where to buy. On Amazon, people are buying up American Eagles like hotcakes, and they're $50 on Amazon. Believe it or not, Amazon is selling Eagles for $50, and they're selling them like hotcakes. So when you're buying a coin with $20 premiums, the odds of you even breaking even are extremely low. Most people, or these beginners that are buying silver nowadays, won't even make a single dollar. They're going to lose money because they're paying such a high premium, and a lot of them aren't going to hold their silver long enough to make profit because they're probably just getting in from the hype, and as soon as the price dips down, they're going to panic sell. A lot of people don't understand that silver is a safe haven, hedge against inflation, long-term type of investment, and they're not patient enough. They're going to switch to crypto or whatever the case is, and that is so dangerous because these premiums are so pricey. So even if someone gets in and gets out, they won't even come close to breaking even. Back in the day, if you bought Eagles for $2, $3 over spot and you decided silver isn't for you, at least you'll get some of your money back, or most of it back, or maybe even made some. But nowadays, you're going to get your head ripped off if you're paying these premiums and you're going to sell them. And yes, local coin shops, most of these places will charge only a couple dollars over spot. And actually, usually there's a buyback on a lot of these sites where they'll tell you what they will pay if you want to sell the coin back to them. I don't know if the US Mint does, or if, I don't know if Modern Coin Mart does that. I don't know. But most places do, but they're not going to charge anywhere near what they sell the coin for. So you got to be careful, folks. You got to be careful. This is why I would rather go with generic rounds, which are much, much cheaper. You could add a lot more weight to your stack, or if you're someone who has weight and you want to start branching off into coins that are detached from spot price, get coins like this. Now let's see if Modern Coin Mart actually has Lunar Series 2. I highly doubt it. Lunar Series 2 is by far the most, okay, it looks like they did, here, I'm going to go to all results actually, dang it. So Lunar Series 2, if you guys don't know, is a very, very collectible series. It, like I said, it's the most collectible, rare series of silver that exists, and it looks the coolest. And as you can see, all they have is a high relief Lunar Series 3 proof. Like, that doesn't count as part of the series. The series, what you're looking for is just a 1 ounce BU coin. All these like high relief and colored and all these weird words they used, those aren't really part of the collection. Those are like off seeds of, just more fancy. You're not going to, as you can see, they don't have them anywhere here. Coins like this in 10 years from now could be worth hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. You can't find a coin like this anywhere, basically. And if you do, since there's such a high demand, but they're so scarce, you can set the price, basically. I have the 2012 Year of the Dragon. I have the Year of the Dog. I have the Rooster. I have what other years do I have? I have the Pig. I gave away the one of the 2012 Dragons, which is a crazy year, probably the most rare and expensive one. I gave away that one actually to my friend. But yeah, I have a lot of them, and that's because I also like high premium silver. I like fancy coins like this. I probably won't even sell most of these. And I want to try to collect every single year, which would be very, very nice to have a full collection of the Lunar Series 2. Probably going to be impossible to find some of the other ones, though. But I think that'd be really cool. And that's the whole point of a collection, of a series. Try to collect the whole series, right? So anyways, yeah, I'm going to wrap this video up here. I don't like American Eagles. Let me know if you do. And also let me know if this 2013 Year of the Snake Lunar Series 2 coin is a cop or a drop. Thanks for tuning in. This was Silver Slayer. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.